Hi Pisces, it's Mary Jo with your December 2020 reading. Welcome back to my channel, Enchantress Tarot. We are in eclipse season, so we have Gemini Sagittarius in the polarities. We have the lunar eclipse on December 1st, and then the solar eclipse the 14th in Sag. The lunar one's in Gemini, so you know, these energies are going to go out about 5 months, and these are doozies that we're feeling, but they are much needed, necessary change, right? They block our vision forward, so we're forced to see what's going on right now and deal with it. And also, they help us release things that no longer serve our highest purpose or are meant to change, even if it's painful, for something better this way coming to us. Now, remembering we talked about in our early readings this year, 2020, being seeing in the distance with visual acuity, seeing the finer details. What in your life do you see now that you didn't see before? Where are the finer details affecting your life that were once blurred? How has this whole situation in 2020 been a catharsis, a change? Something came out of this you would never have expected that was better for you. Think about that. And in the meantime, let's see what we have for our Pisceans. Nice. Start out with a major arcana with the sun, which is the sun, and we're going to have the solar eclipse in Sagittarius December 14th. This is renewed energy. This is a major arcana, Pisces, major. So big things changing in your life. Childlike energy, feeling renewed. The male seed, this could actually be like a pregnancy with someone around you, with yourself. The birth of a child. This is a concept, an idea being given birth to. You know, a business venture that you had this idea for, that you're bringing to light. But this is definitely a new all spark of your life. Things feeling fresh, new. People feel like this when they fall in love. People feel this when they get the dream of their lifetime given to them. Some people feel this when they get a brand new car that they've always wanted, or even if it's a used car that you wanted since you were a kid. Now that you're 21, you can afford to buy that Eclipse, or whatever, and put a kid on it that you've always wanted. It's the things that you experience in life that charge your body with like electric energy that just surges through you, pure energy. This is what the sun embodies, and it's the Prince of Heaven, right? Number 19. 9 and 1 is 10, a new beginning. So this is beautiful empowerment, grounded energy, vim, vigor, vitality. This is like you're getting a giddy up and you get along, Pisces, and for a time you are going to feel very virile. Even for women, you're just feeling this beautiful energy of sacred masculine strength and ability. Now, it also could represent for a lot of people this newness, that you have no fear. Okay, you're forging ahead. Oh, someone else got this. Look, the Three of Swords. So you have to make a choice here with your heart and your head, and you're kind of distraught over it. This is about a separation. Look, the numbers are spiking again. We may have to go back into kind of a sequestered situation, and maybe you're concerned about that because this card is Saturn in Libra. Someone else got this, like I said. So Saturn is the foundations of government, businesses, churches, the state, laws, old man paradigm. But Libra is about balance and justice and karma. That being said, Saturn is leaving Capricorn, the sign that it rules, and going into Aquarius December 14th. The 14th or the 17th. And moving along. Move along, move along, move along. Nothing to see here. So you should be feeling a lightening and a freedom there. Even if you do have to separate yourself from people because you have to be sequestered again, you have the ideas of how to do this. Yes, you won't be able to physically be in touch with each other. You could still call, text, FaceTime, Zoom. There are ways for you to deal with this. And this 3 represents the result of the choice that you make on how you're going to deal with this. Are you going to be bereft and miserable again? You went through that the first time. You're a novice about in the beginning. Now you're experienced. You're a veteran. You know how to get through this. Okay, especially with this card first, I don't foresee anything gloomy. Even though it looks like doom and gloom, It's going to be how you think about it, Pisces. Now remember, Pisces has that martyr victim mentality. Woe is me. Everyone's out to get me. Nothing's going my way. Well, that's the lower vibration. Use this higher vibration of Pisces to be compassionate and be like water everywhere. And you can be everywhere in social with today's way of doing things, with FaceTime, with Zoom, on the internet, you know, learning another language and being in a group chat collective with other people. You know, there are ways for you to deal with this separation that's going on in your life. Even if this is about your job again, I feel this card, it doesn't matter. Whatever is going on that seems like bad news, doom and gloom, just ask Spirit, what good is coming out of this? Ask them, what good is coming out of this, Spirit? What good is coming out of this? 3 times ask them, and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, divine number of 3 to create, okay? And let Spirit show you what good is coming out of this, okay, Pisces? Because this is what you're making it, misery, and there's no need for it. There we go, bang, bam. The Emperor. We got the Sun and the Emperor. Talk about divine masculine or sacred masculine energy. This is Aries. First sign of the zodiac. The Ram uses their head, okay? Now the Emperor is bold in command, dynamic, somewhat aggressive at times, but never uses his emotions to make a decision. Always uses his logical, methodical sense of weighing things out. And even, let's say, if there's someone in your life that you're working with and you don't care for that person, but they work very hard and they're good at what they do, you're not letting your emotions get in the way of that relationship because you know that person is of value. So with anything in your life, the Emperor, and it's a 4, so we're talking about something complete in your life, this Aries energy is here to forge ahead, create something new. Whether it's in a business, love, school, your family dynamic, going into quarantine again, whatever is going on in your life, you're smart enough to know what Spirit is saying and put this into perspective in your life because you've got great new energy here and ideas, okay? Just, you got to be careful of the way you're thinking and lack in that funk that you're getting in. So have your pity party, cry, feel miserable, do the whole fainting, woe is me, and then get up off your laurels and say, okay, I'm done with the woods. My misery is over here. I know I'm only going to bring more lack into my life. So let me just, you know, what do they say? You know, get my bootstraps or whatever. Just get moving again and just say, you know what? I'm grounded. I'm stable. I'm the boss. Yeah, who's the boss? You're the boss. Not your mind, which is running the gambit all this time and talking you down in misery and unhappiness and wallowing in self-pity. This is about, I'm confident. I'm sure of myself. I'm loved. I'm lovable. I'm lovable. I can create happiness. I can create joy. I can create whatever I want in my life. This is what the Emperor does. He is the one, or she, that has everyone doing things around them, but they look up to this person with great respect because they're not bullying. So whether this is someone in your life influencing the situation or involved in it, just know that this person is here with great strength and wisdom and is here to help you to realize your best because they're going to help you forge this new life for yourself. And if this is you, then this definitely is an air of confidence without cockiness, all right? Dynamic energy, sure-footedness. Now, I have to tell you, if this is a woman that I'm reading for, this could represent a man in your life also, who represents this dynamic energy, bold in command. Now, looking at the cards here, you know, it might have been a new love, it felt great, and now you're worrying about separating. I'm going to tell you something. With this guy, this card means either you step up or you step aside, because the Emperor either needs to lead and rule with a loving hand and a clear head, or they need to abdicate the throne. So if this person, male or female, isn't stepping up to what you need them to be, and I don't mean you being bossy and pushy and controlling and wearing the hell out of this person. I'm talking about if they're not pulling their weight and helping you to have the life that you want of joy and happiness and bliss, then you need to cut that tie, all right? And put it to them and say, step up or step aside, because someone else is going to fill that seat, and it may as well be you, and not have anyone else running your life when it's not the life that you want it to be. Whoa, that was strong. Okay, Spirit. I said it. So don't be hating, please. Like I says, I don't know what's going on out there. I'm just putting it out to the universe with love and light because you're worth it, okay? You can be your own dynamo, Pisces. Page of Wands. So look, you got the fire, air. You know, Mars is fire again, and fire. And you're all water, so there's no earth here. So we feel there's a lot of energy being changed here, as long as you can change the way you're thinking and speaking about yourself, Pisces. You're your own self-saboteur. Yeah, you are. You sabotage yourself all the time with thoughts of misery. And you need to step out of that and think more joyful. Because you're here, and you're here for a reason. What are you going to create with this? Misery and lack? Or turn it around and see that you can have the most wonderful life that you can imagine. And when you put it to spirit, say what good is coming out of this, then they're going to give you a life that you could have never imagined. That's wonderful. Now, the Page of Wands could be a young child. So looking at this, this could be the conception of a male child, the birth of a male child. Or it could be a child who's up to 18, who loves the outdoors. They like the heat. They love nature. They love, wildlife and livestock, and they seem drawn to this person too. Maybe you have some issues with them. Maybe this is a person who has a child and you're trying to bring things together, or this child is coming between your relationship. I think it's temporary. This will pass, especially, like I said, in December when Saturn goes into Aquarius. There will be some freedom there for you. And it's more of a humanitarian feeling. I think something's going to happen with this person, this child, this person's child, or even if it's your child, that is going to be a healing of energy, especially the Wands is your energy. Okay, but other than that, we have good news coming to you. Things are going to be hopping along, really very fertile for you. I'm going to tell you, Pisces, watch out. If you're not trying to get pregnant, you need to be careful. Or it could be news of someone very close to you that's going to have news of a conception of a child. And it could very well be a male child, especially with the sun is male child or twins. And this is definitely a male child or conception of a child, birth announcement. So you might have these great news of a wedding invitation, an engagement. This is happy, joyful news. Oh, you got called back to your job, or you're getting your money restored after they hit your salary and cut it down to half. There's going to be new rules set in place with work so that you can go back to work and get paid, but there's going to be a different way that you're doing it. But this is good news. It's not something that's miserable. It's even news if you've been waiting for, and like you're trying to get a mortgage, and you've been waiting on getting this mortgage with these lower rates, and the bank lost your paperwork, or they're dilly-dallying, or everybody's using COVID as an excuse for lousy customer service. That's what's going on right now. Oh, we don't have enough people. You know what? That's a lot of malarkey, and you're waiting for this. Whatever it is that you've been waiting for, the news is coming to you, and it's going to just hop along. But I really feel it's not going to be until Saturn leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius for us all, especially you Pisces, okay? So now let's see. I'm pulling an oracle card for everyone from the Good Tarot. And I love that she's based this on the Rider-Waite deck, so they will look very much similar, and some of them in her own interpretive way. She's going to tell you what she feels that card is based on her own illustrations, and then she gives you a positive affirmation to help you with this. So what do we have for Pisces for December 2020? Added positive affirmation, some help, guidance to give them peace. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, more fire for you. 3 of fire, the result of the choice that you made. What are you creating here, Pisces? Now, let's look at this imagery, love the colors, and see what you see. And there, something jumps out to you with the 3 of fire, and I am going to find what she says in her interpretive measure of this. Okay. This card for you would be expansion of opportunities and the fullness of creativity, achievement. Your affirmation, Pisces, is I am on the right path toward my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself, for I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. See that? I can co-create. It all starts in the mind. You need to think positive thoughts instead of negative thoughts, misery, lack, the martyr mentality. That's, like I said, the self-saboteur, and it's about you feeling that I am deserving of all the best, and I am receiving it now. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading for our Pisceans. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I wish it to be beautiful for you. If you don't celebrate anything religious, it's okay. I still wish you all of life's joy and happiness, and you know that I always wish you the best. So until next month, have a great month, and again, I wish you the best.